Always your Alice, I'm reisaforte, and welcome to Reisa to the Rescue. Today is going to be our Season 2 premiere featuring...
Who? Me? Oh, that's crazy. Hi! Hello, my name's Sayu. Thank you for having me.
And today, our episode theme is going to be the future. So, we're going to go over your future-themed inquiries. Sayu, would you like to tell the audience who you are and why you're qualified to talk about the future?
Sure. Well, like I said, my name is Sayu. I'm an android from a lost future, trying to find the good in humanity and, trying to find companions, trying to see what's going on in life. So, in my future, I've seen a lot of, things, you would say. And so I'm thinking it's really interesting to have a influence on the past. And, hey, maybe we'll change the future for the better.
Love that! You sound extremely qualified. So let's go over these inquiries and see if we can give some good advice. Here's our first inquiry. Dear Reisa, I'm really into fashion and want to be ahead of the curve. What is going to be super trendy in the future?
Oh.
I think it's best to have your own unique style and not worry too much about trends, because trends will always cycle in and out of fashion. That being said, I think that John Cena jorts are going to make a massive comeback, and I think that you should get them, especially a couple sizes too big. That will look really good. What do you think, Sayu?
That's crazy. How did you know? I mean, well, I mean, I guess I can't give away too much. Honestly, I'm just gonna hint at this because we already see, emo clothing, the emo phase kind of returning, I'm just gonna say, rock's gonna be back. We're gonna get like hard metal rock, like all of that's gonna be back in style. It's gonna be crazy.
So are we gonna bring out the like studded belts again and...
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is Hot Topic gonna sell actual clothing again and not just Rick and Morty merchandise?
Oh my gosh, Who can say, but hint, hint, wink, wink, yeah, definitely.
So you heard it here first, folks. Get your emo jorts.
Yeah.
Oh my
Welcome
back to 2005. Dear Reisa, I really love my boyfriend, but 2025 is supposed to be the year where women will be having more with robots than men. Should I dump him so I can fit in with my peers? Or should I go against the grain and stay with my fleshy partner? Did you see that article? It was from 2015 or something, and it was like, by the year 2025, women will be having more with robots than men.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What did it say about men? Yeah, men too. Me, being an android and everything.
I mean, I don't think the future's concerned with human men, perhaps.
Awkward. Okay, well, that's fine. What I say, it's purely speaking from an android's perspective, okay? If you have a human boyfriend and then you have a robot boyfriend, don't you humans not consider robots to be like human? What's against, what's stopping you from just keeping both until you see which one works out better for you, or just keeping both and maybe one becomes a butler or something like that in the future? I mean, it's like, it's like your vacuum cleaner. You don't see me choosing between my vacuum cleaner and this other guy over here or something, right?
True. You know what? And also, why not invite your boyfriend to partake?
Yes.
Why not share? Sharing is caring, after all. So why don't you show that you care by inviting your boyfriend into a robot, an android robot throuple, perhaps. With you?
No, yeah, android robot bussy, right? That's what they're
saying. I thought you said with you!
No, bussy? Yeah, the bussies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robo-bussy?
Robussy?
Robussy. Dear Reisa, is there anything I can do to guarantee I'll become a DILF in the future?
Wait, what's a DILF?
Sayu.
Is it the dad one?
Yeah, it's a dad I'd like to
Oh, well, you know how you can guarantee that? You become mine.
Hear that, folks? It's an invitation. Line up. Get ready. In fact, you know what? We should have a competition and see whoever survives gets to carry your children.
Yeah, anyways, that's one option. You know, just putting that out there. Just
I mean,
offering.
Yeah, the first step into becoming a DILF is to have a child. I think that is the first step. Also, it's just like more than anything. In fact, it's more important than the child. You need the vibes.
Yep.
You just need that vibe, you know?
You need the vibe, you need the stability, you need to be a provider.
So true.
Provider. You need to be a provider? Yeah.
And I mean, you have to be hot.
Yeah, you gotta be a little hot, you know. Make sure you have good fashion at least. That's all you have to do. Like, you don't even have to have like super flashy fashion. Just like, you gotta look, you know, classy or clean. You know, you just gotta look clean. Yeah.
And if you have like a beard, comb it.
Yep. Oh, 100%.
Comb your beard.
Use that beard oil. There's a lot of things for it. Yep.
But I mean, otherwise, I don't think it's very difficult to become a DILF. I think it's easier to be a DILF than it is to be a MILF, actually. I think the standards for DILFs are pretty low.
That's true. That's true.
People will jump for anything. Dear Reisa, I want to be remembered by many in the future, but I don't know how.
Wow, yo, that's beautiful. I get that though. Honestly, genuine wish. I think it's really nice to be able to wish for that, and you know, and know that you feel that way. Right? I guess it depends on how you want to be remembered in the future, right? Because like you first got to think about, are you choosing between notorious or like, you know, famous, right? There's like bad reasons and then there's good reasons. So once you decide that, right, if you're assuming you want a good reason, yeah, there's a lot of things you could do. You could contribute to science, you know, you could try to discover something new. You could
be a streaker.
What? What's a streaker?
A streaker is like a person that like runs through the street naked.
Okay, well, you know what? I mean, that's probably a bad thing. I'm talking about good things. Reisa, oh my god, I'm naming good things here. I'm trying to be nice to these people.
Depends on where you are. What if you're in a nudist colony? Well, actually, then you wouldn't be famous because everybody would be naked.
Remembered, exactly.
Oh my god. Am I stupid? Am I dumb?
Look at this, man. It's fine. It's fine. You know? Yeah. So there's like science. There's medicine. If you help people, like, you know, with medicine, then those people that live on because you saved them will remember you. You could make a game that everyone loves. You could make some sort of media everyone loves, and then everyone remember you that way. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways you could go down in history for something or another.
You
know, suggesting you could be a nudist. That's good. That's an option.
You could be solve
the answer to life. Yeah.
I know my first thought was like find a cure for farts. I don't think that farts necessarily have to be cured. I don't think that it's a big problem for a lot of people.
Cure something else.
Find the, you know what? Here's what you do. Make the sequel to Penicillin 2.
Ooh,
you know?
That's hardcore.
That's what you do. And then when in doubt, you know, if you really just can't find anything that you're passionate about, but you still want to be remembered, just be a streaker.
Oh.
Dear Reisa, only 2 things about the future are certain. The return of dinosaurs and a zombie apocalypse. How should we prepare?
Okay, wait a minute. You said the return of dinosaurs?
It says the return of dinosaurs and a zombie apocalypse.
Well, I mean, honestly, I do think everyone should own a Humvee in advance. You know, it's great to own a armored car. You know, you can't go wrong with those, you know, honestly. If you need to make a getaway or if you need to live in your car for a little bit, it's one nice safe place that you know you're probably not going to get wrecked unless it's a really big earthquake. So, yeah, you know, I always thought to invest in a Humvee.
That's a really smart idea. My idea would be to fall in love with a zombie and run away.
Huh? No, but what if you can fall in love with the zombie, but what if the zombie doesn't fall in love with you? It's just gonna eat you.
That's okay too.
Okay, well.
But as far as the dinosaurs go, I've never seen Jurassic Park, and I'm probably not going to watch Jurassic Park. But don't do whatever the hell they did.
Honestly, Jurassic Park turned out pretty okay. Like, they
Really?
survived, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that people died, though.
Nah, not really. At least in
Not
the one I
really?
saw.
Was it the
I
Chris
mean-
Pratt one?
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah, I
people
think
died, though.
I think the dinosaurs like ate kids in some of the earlier ones.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's pretty rad. I mean, realistic. Yeah.
Yeah, realism.
Yeah, realism. My immersion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. You know, dinosaurs.
Who says they have to be a threat? Why not just like keep like a small one as like a pet or like a friend?
That's what I was thinking. I think taming one and becoming friends with them is always the way to go. You know, that's what they do in like Digimon and Pokemon. You know, they're always like, yeah, become friends with them, and then they become your allies. They fight for you, and they try to save you. You know, from the other ones and stuff. You got to fight fire with fire. You know, so you got to make friends with the fire.
Yeah, especially since they might have fire breath. We don't know.
Yeah, for real.
We don't know. So just like be cute about it. And then if you don't want to fall in love with a zombie, perhaps just like keep your distance.
Yep.
You
Get
know,
that Humvee,
just
man.
give them their space. Yeah, get the armored car, you know?
I was gonna say, I always keep a stash also of canned food. That stuff doesn't go bad for like, a decade. So like, you might as well keep it. And if you happen to eat it along the way, that's cool. But like, at least you'll have it.
See, this is why I needed you on the show. It's because your brain, you know more than I do.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, the android half of me is just, what happens when, humanity goes into the future. You're gonna have a lot more technological things, but you humans are amusing to me. You guys are very interesting.
There's so much going on in my brain that I don't understand yet. I wish I had something in my brain to help me compute it, but alas, I'm just a guy.
Yeah, no, honestly, our computing is not that good yet, so
Really?
gonna have to wait a little longer. Yeah.
Regardless, I think that we were still able to give some pretty sound advice. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. Good luck, humans. Report back and see, so I can see how it went, and so you'll be a part of history one way or another for my studies.
Do you have anything to plug, Sayu?
Well, you guys can find me on the Twitters, on the other things, usually under the name Sayu Sin, Sayu S-Y-N. So that's where you'll find me. I'm usually a gamer, so you're gonna find me playing a whole bunch of games. I do a bunch of hardcore RPGs. I play strategy games, horror games, pretty much anything. But then you'll catch me occasionally doing some curious hand cams. I like doing, chaotic things and reacting to weird stuff or travels that I go on throughout the human world. And yeah, it's quite interesting to see what you humans got going on. So you'll find me doing any number of those things. Hope to see you there. Yeah,
Be sure to check out
having me.
Sayu. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
And this has been Races to the Rescue. Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.